We're gonna need more barbarians.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and welcome back for episode 4 of the Rush That Base series. Rush That Base. That's exactly what we're doing. This is possibly my new favorite series out of all the series that I've been working on. We've been doing Town Hall 9 stuff, we did Town Hall 8 stuff, and now we're coming at it from the perspective of the player that doesn't want to wait. It's nature of the beast, guys. Rush players need love too, and that's where we're at. So you'll notice that our Town Hall 10 is now going to Town Hall 11. We've been barging our way to success. That's what we've been doing. I've had to adjust my plan a little bit on how I was going to approach this base, and I know some of the players out there wanted me to stay Town Hall 10 and start to fix the rush from a Town Hall 10 perspective, but unfortunately we do have Town Hall 12s in the clan that are also very much rushed. So speaking of the clan, we did test out the new recruiting system, and I wasn't necessarily 100% sold and pleased with the system. We did bounce around through some clans trying to find a clan that was active, and it just didn't work out for us. Now obviously I didn't go to YouTube and go through the comments. Thank you guys so much for those of you that commented and offered your clan to me, like you wanted me to come join your clan. Thank you so much for that, guys. But we did open up Paradox Reloaded for players that are extremely rushed or just want to hang out with me, and we left it open for you guys. So I'm going to scroll through this list real quick and show you guys who actually did join the clan, and they are waiting patiently for some clan games to start. We did do a clan war and unfortunately came up a little short, but it's okay, not that big of a deal. We also got some players here in the social tab, so let's go ahead and add them real quick, and then we're going to talk about the Barch Army and my new plan on how I'm going to continue to progress and try to advance into Town Hall 12. We got a long ways to go before we get to that point, and so from here, let's go ahead and get into some replays. So it has been a week and a few days since we upgraded our initial Town Hall from Town Hall 7 to Town Hall 8, and then we went to Town Hall 9 in like the first episode, then we went to Town Hall 10, and now we are working our way into Town Hall 11. Things have been non-stop for these poor builders. These guys have been going ever since we've started this series, and the army that has stayed consistent in keeping us pulling in elixir was the Barch. So far it's been nothing but Barch, barbarians, and archers, and we've been doing nothing but searching for bases like so. We're looking for bases where there's town halls on the outside, and that way we can try to secure the win and whatever little win bonus we can get from Silver League. And we've been trying to find these bases where it's all dead loot, where you got the mines and elixir pumps filled up. This is exactly what we've been doing non-stop, trying to find these bases. The army trains about 20 minutes. It doesn't take long, so I'm safe to assume that this is the best army for the rush player. I don't know what you guys are out there using, but so far, until we get the miners available, we are going to continue to use the Barch Army. And in order to make our Barch Army a little bit more effective, we need to try to expand our camp space. And so if you noticed in the previous clip, when we were looking at my base, that's exactly what I started doing. I started putting down those army camps. So let's go ahead and bail out of this replay, and we're going to go back to the base and take a look at what my adjusted plan has been. So when I first thought about this plan, we were talking about, getting the miners, unlocking them, and that's what we've been doing. We got one of those barracks down. It's going to level 12 to unlock the miner, but you're also going to notice that we still have 3 other barracks to do that on. So you have to be really cognizant and aware that you cannot put all of your barracks down at the same time, or you won't be able to train armies. It just gets a little sketchy, you know what I mean? So Barch has been quite effective when it came to pulling the elixir, but it's also been very effective with pulling a little bit of dark elixir. And so if you didn't notice, my queen has actually gone to level 3 now. She is now a level 3 queen, and we do have the dark elixir to put her back down to take her to level 4, and we'll have to do that once we have a builder available. It's really a matter of kind of like planning it out and taking a look before you actually put a builder down and saying what's more important right now. And I think, in my opinion, right now the best approach is to max out or try to get these army camps up and get them to at least 240 housing space. That way it can help with the amount of Barch that we can bring, instead of just bringing exactly 200 housing space.
2 very boring minutes later.
Oh my gosh. We got a lot of loot on this base. Let's see where we can find some of this. I'll tell you one thing, guys. Those of you that are playing like this, I applaud you. You guys are studs, like absolute monsters, because it is a challenge to find a base throughout all of this. I've been scrolling for like the last 5 minutes trying to find this decent base, and I'm still working with this very weak Barch, so I don't even know if we're going to be able to pull a lot of this off the base. We got our king working against the king. I need to get rid of the mortars. We do have expos on this base as well, so we got to try to group up our barbs and archers and have them go together. They tend to work a little bit better together, but unfortunately those mortars and wizard towers just straight up wreck barbarians. So that's why we got to definitely strengthen up the level of these troops. Now our queen did go down. That's kind of unfortunate. Let's go through the top up here and see if we can get a bulk of our army to at least get the town hall and try to get some of this elixir off the base. Looks like there is a mortar on the far right side of the base, and that's kind of unfortunate. Let's see if we could try to get... All right, we got barbs inside. We're not bringing any spells. I don't know if we should probably start bringing some spells in on this to try to like maybe help them out a little bit. Maybe a heal spell or something would be cool, but I don't really know. I'm trying to kind of reduce the amount of elixir that I'm spending. Now we should be able to get that town hall down. Let's go ahead and grab this mortar over here and at least get rid of it. Looks like we got a spectator as well. Somebody's lurking. All right, so we're going to get the town hall down. We're going to get a little bit of the loot off of this base. Not all of it, unfortunately, and that's just kind of where we're at until we level up our troops. So we're going to go ahead and bail on this, actually. It looks like we're out. Oh, we got a barb. These are the two barbarians just kind of hanging out on the wall. Useless. All right, so now that we're waiting on our army to train, we're going to be going back out and doing another Barch raid here very soon. But we're going to talk about that laboratory real fast. You'll notice that we do have it up to the equivalent of a Town Hall 9 now. We have not upgraded it to the equivalent of a Town Hall 10 just yet at level 8. But we have started to put down the barbarians and archers, and we're trying to get them upgraded for the highest level that we can have available for the current Town Hall level that we are. The reason behind that is because a stronger Barch equals the more reliable army that can steal a lot more loot. And also that takes into consideration with the use of your Barbarian King and your Archer Queen using their abilities. They do spawn barbarians and archers, and you want to have those stronger archers and barbarians when it comes to using their abilities. Also, I must make you aware and definitely support this. The trader, check the trader regularly, guys. I understand that not a lot of you out there are actually buying gems, and we're not buying gems on this account either, but you will notice that they do have the training potion for 25 gems, and they do offer gem boxes regularly. So we do have a gem box right here that we can pick once we have a builder available, and you can translate that into a trading potion. And what a training potion does is it boosts your army for an hour, and if you apply that to a barge, it becomes quite dangerous, and you can steal massive amounts of loot and fill up your storages very quickly. Even though we're waiting on builders, we still want to fill up our storages. That way we can put down the next item. You know, obviously we're waiting on our town hall right now, but we're going to need that loot later on, and we could apply it to our very much rushed walls, which we have a lot of walls that we need to do. So I'm gonna go out and start looking for another raid, and I will be right back. Oh my goodness, we got ourselves another monster. Check out this bad boy. They're starting to become a little bit more repetitive than what they were before. I'm gonna go ahead and pick off these builders hut real quick. Let's grab the builders huts. This is another rush player just like us. We could look like this if we had the pink walls. I mean, this seems to be a pretty common theme. A lot of players are actually very rushed out there, and it's quite entertaining and interesting at the same time, because you see a lot of players that say, oh, we want rush players, or we want the best players in our clans, but then you start looking around and you'll notice that a lot of players are extremely rushed. And so, like, man, it's just crazy to me. So we're going to try to go after this. Use our archers and our barbarians. Try to grab some of this loot. Looks like a lot of the loot's on the inside of the base, though. Looks like we got gold down on the bottom side. We got the town hall. Let's go ahead and drop our king and our queen. We don't have a queen's ability just yet, but we're trying to get there. Let's go ahead and try to get these items here off the base. That way we can get our king to focus inside the base and not around the outside. But he's more than likely going to keep walking, and we have to deal with an expo there. That expo is just putting a hurting on us. Come on, buddy. Where are you going, king? No, not that way. Oh my god, king. Where are you going, bud? No, king. All right, well, I guess we're just going to continue to drop archers and barbs and try to make the best out of this raid. So queen is on her own, no ability, so she's going to die very soon. And let's try to grab some of this loot down here on the bottom side of the base. Man, we need stronger barbarians, stronger archers. Come on, we're... Can we pull off the win at least? Maybe. I should have held on to some archers or something to take out, you know, like pick off this right here, this builder set, but it's okay. Let's see what we can get. All right, archers are going to get the archer tower down. Yes, we pulled off the win. So we are getting a little bit more progression with this level of our archers and barbarians. They are level 5 and level 4, so we have upgraded them a little bit since the last time we started this series, but outstanding. What are we going to pull off this base? They're going to get crushed by a mortar. All by myself. All right, nice little pull, and let's go ahead and bail on this one. Man, we got all kinds of knowledge bombs being dropped in this video. It was completely unintentional. Make sure that if you are raiding out there, you check your achievements and complete achievements. Dude, we're going to walk away with some additional loot. We're going to get about 120 gems just by doing some random things. We upgraded our clan castle to level 4, so we're going to get a free 20 gems there. But also by destroying the Inferno towers, we're going to get another 100 gems. So that is phenomenal. Make sure that you are aware of these things because you can save your gems up like that. And especially if you're missing some builders, you can save your gems up in that manner as well. So make sure you're always going out and doing some raids. I think we're going to finish up the video there, guys. That's pretty much going to wrap us up. A lot of different things to take into consideration. And I'm actually quite interested to hear what you guys are farming with if you are a rush base. Let us know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the content today, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you need any additional video support, click one of those links over there. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.